Here is our first topic for Unit 9. It's the likeliness of events, and this is our spicy video. We will be in this upper left-hand corner where it says likeliness of events. There is some vocabulary you will want to write down to make sure that you have it, and then we'll go through a couple examples. If you watch the mild or medium videos, this is all very similar information. Probability is a spectrum that goes from 0 to 1 or 0% to 100%. Anything in the 0% category is an impossible event. Anything on the 100% scale, that is a certain event. It is definitely going to happen. 50%, we call that a 50-50 chance or equally likely. And then we have anything in between 0% and 50%. This is unlikely. It could happen, but more like it's probably not going to happen. So we call that unlikely. Anything from 50% up to 100%, we call that likely. Just as a reminder on how to find probability, we take the number of desired outcomes and we divide it by our total number of outcomes. So in this case, we have a box with blue marbles and some other colored marbles. There's 5 total. I want the blue one, so I have 1 blue over 5 total. So that's 1 over 5. And if I change that into a decimal, it would be 0.2, which would make that an unlikely event. Now, in the spicy level questions, you're going to be given a list of events that happen, and your job is to figure out whether it is the most likely to occur or not, or potentially the least likely to occur. And this one, we are looking for the most likely example. So starting off with the first one, we have rolling an odd number or on a 12-sided die numbered from 1 to 12. Well, the odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. So there are 6 of those 12. So I write 6 over 12, which I happen to know as a decimal is 0.5. Moving along, we're going to spin a spinner divided into 4 equal sections. They are colored red, green, yellow, and blue, and we want to know what the probability of landing on a red or green or yellow. So those are 3 of my 4 options, so 3 out of 4, which is 0.75. Next, we're winning a raffle that sold a total of 100 tickets, and I bought 87 of them. So that's 87 possible outcomes that I want over 100 total, which as a decimal is 0.87. And then our last one, we're reaching into a bag of fruit chews. We have 4 strawberry and 16 cherry, and I want to know the probability of pulling out a strawberry one. That would be 4 out of 20 total chews, which is 0.2. So my most likely to occur is going to be the raffle ticket question. In our second example, we're asked to find the event that is least likely to occur. So let's just start off with the first one. We've got rolling an even number or an odd number on a 6-sided die, numbered from 1 to 6. Well, all of the numbers on a 6-sided die are even or odd, so that would be 6 out of 6, which is 1.0. If we spin a spinner divided into 4 equal size sections, colored red, green, yellow, and blue, and landing on red or yellow or green or blue, that's all 4 of my colors out of the 4 possible, so that's a 1.0. Winning a raffle that sold a total of 100 tickets, and we bought 34 of them, so that's 34 out of 100, which is 0.34. So far, that one's our least likely to occur. Let's check out the last one. We have 4 strawberry chews and 36 cherry, and we want to pull a strawberry chew, so that would be 4 out of our total of 40, which is 0.1. So in this case, our least likely to occur is the 0.1 example, which is our strawberry chews question. Now, if you head on to Delta Math, you'll have a bunch of examples exactly like this. You need to do more than half of them before I mark it off, so that just so I know you got a good variety of questions.